Hi, and welcome back to Beyond the Blog. This is Cindy Zeis, and today we're just going to do a quick follow-up on the video that I did just the other day about article marketing, and specifically the article that I'd written, Marketing Like a 90-Year-Old Track Star. And we took a look the other day about, what happened with that article, the timing of the article, the reason for the article, even though it defied the traffic analyzing that I did, it didn't fit. Very little searches for Olga Kotelko, who is the track star. Okay, she was getting, we're talking 5, 10, maybe 20 searches when I checked it out. So we'll take a look at that today, and we'll take a look also, if you remember from the other video, we had, in one day after publishing with Ezine, had placed 4th and 5th on the front page for Google for 90-year-old track star search. So we're going to take another look at that. We're going to see what happened since putting the video out. And so just, this is, listen, I'm not trying to say that this is the end all be all and this is going to make my business and, reel in $1 million or anything like that. But I'm just trying to show you the ways that you can get out there and ride the wave. Again, I'll just use that analogy, ride the wave of the marketing trends or the social buzz, to just get yourself out there, okay? To put yourself out there, get syndicated, and just get your name out. And that's what it's about. It's about getting yourself out there and letting people know who you are and what you're about. So let's just go ahead and roll on out to the internet and take a look. So here we are. Here's the article that I had written, and let's just go out. Like I said, the traffic estimator that I did on the 29th for Olga Kotelko, and even 90-year-old track star just wasn't really hitting a lot. And Olga certainly was maybe 5, 10, 20 searches. Even on the 7th, and today's the 9th, on the 7th when I made the first video, we're talking very little searches. So today we take a look, and we see that her global monthly searches are actually rising to 140. The locals, which I have set up for the United States, still down there, not that much, less than 10, but we'll keep an eye on it, and we'll see where this goes. Again, this is just, kind of for fun, just to show you, how this all works. And that's just really the essence behind this, is getting away from the blog, getting away from putting all of our links and tags and all that stuff in, and making sure that we reach out and get syndicated and put some work out there and actually complete our marketing, which is, again, it's just getting out there on the web. So let's go ahead and go over to Google and take a look. And the one that we had searched the other day was 90-year-old track star, and we did that because if you remember, people with a memory like mine, it's hard to remember. Who was that woman that they were talking about on the New York Times Magazine the other day? I don't remember, but I remember she was a 90-year-old track star. So we'll go ahead and reach out with that one. So here we are, again, New York Times, New York Times, New York Times. Okay, I still have 4th and 5th place, and actually we have also 7th place. So let's take a look at that. Okay, right now my Ezine, which was 4th place the other day, isn't there, but I am. Okay, now my blog is sitting here in 4th place. The 5th place is actually the first video. All right, I put it out on YouTube. Just, listen, and you'll see my YouTube channel. I don't have really anything. It's a new channel that I just created the other day, and really just started this series. So we're going to see that just in very little time, and just putting that one video out there, that it's already, getting picked up. And it doesn't matter who's grabbing it. People are grabbing it and linking it to their site, and that's what matters, is people that have an audience are out there grabbing the stuff. They're grabbing the article, they're grabbing the video. This is great. This is what we want. And again, you might be saying, well, what does this have to do for my business? And maybe this isn't specifically a lead generation type activity, but what this is, again, it's a broadening your horizons or getting yourself out there activity, which is equally important. You really need to get yourself out there on the World Wide Web, and even when we go offline, that's what we want, is we want people to know us and to be talking about us out there too. So we'll talk about, as we go on, maybe do some offline videos. We'll talk about that stuff too. So, and then again, like I said, I got a little bit more representation. We dropped down a couple places. Again, here's the video cropping up. So I'm very happy about that. We're above the fold. We're on the first page. Life's pretty good. Let's go. We can look at Olga Kotelko and see how that's going. All right, my video hasn't made it to the top. And haven't made it to her first page, and that's okay. Again, like I was saying the other day, I didn't really expect to. Oh, and I want to show you something else on 90-Year-Old Track Star, which is if you scroll down, you'll see that my video made it to the bottom. And it's probably why I'm getting syndicated on other sites, other video sites. So, really, that's sort of it in a nutshell. That I just wanted to show you that, again, in the first video, we really covered, why I created the article and what my intention was. I saw an up-and-coming wave and thought I would go ahead and try to, give it a ride and see what we got. And we'll continue. We'll just kind of go along the way and see where it goes from here and see what happens. And, what I did is I got myself on the first page of my own blog, being on the first page now, which is, I think is great. It was great that I was in there for Easing the other day. It was great that I was in there for the blog that picked me up for business professionals. But what we'll see is, even though the Easing article kind of went by the wayside, I replaced it. Okay, my blog replaced that. And even though that other site went by the wayside, because I did the video, okay, and this is why article and video marketing, I'm telling you, the two big ones that I just really am loving right now. I don't know, maybe next year I'll be talking about something else. I mean, we've got all this mobile stuff coming up. We're going to have to do things for that. But I really, I just want to zero in on these two things. If you start doing these two things pretty well, you're going to go places. You're really going to, drive some traffic, get yourself out there, and make a difference for your business. And that's what I want. I want that excitement. And again, I want you to look me up on Facebook. I want you to come and tell me, what's happening, where you're at, where you're going. Let's talk and let's see what's happening for you, because that's what interests me. I love seeing other people get successful. I certainly, my success, yeah, great. It's awesome. I'm in the game for myself, but I absolutely 100% just love hearing from other people and knowing what's happening for you, especially if it's something where, I can give you just one little tidbit and you can take it and you can roll with it. So this is one tidbit that you can roll with, definitely very easy, and really, I mean, low or no cost. You can do it. All right, so have an incredible day, and we'll see you on the next video.